Insecurity. In Southeast, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and watch all criminality. In Southeast disappear in no time. One may ask, how can this be possible? From all indices gathered through intelligence, the reason why insecurity in Southeast persists is because those detaining Mazi Nnamdi Kanu illegally do not want the criminalities in Southeast to end. Both the tribalized federal government, Nigerian-biased security agencies, and some Igbo politicians are in this same WhatsApp group of fueling insecurity in Southeast. Recall that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said during one of his court appearances stated, "I want Biafra land to be calm. I am here in detention because I want our people to be safe. We're doing what we're doing to protect our people, not to kill them. Anybody using my name to commit crimes is a criminal, and I suspect that those in government are benefiting from this insecurity. I give you 2 minutes. If I am out from this detention, 2 minutes and everywhere will be quiet. They're using the fact that I am in detention to commit all these nonsense." From the above statement, it is crystal clear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or IPOB, are not and should not be held responsible for the killings and criminalities in Ala-Igbo. However, should Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be released unconditionally, with just a single order, speech in a broadcast from him, everyone, both the criminals in Ala-Igbo, knows what will follow. There will be normalcy again. Yes, absolute normalcy will set in over time. This is how normalcy will return through the very magnanimity of an unconditionally released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been the focal point, the name and person for which these agent provocateur criminals say are working for his release, whom every intellectual both in and outside Igbo land has blamed for the insecurity in Southeast. Yes, his release and subsequent broadcast address to Biafrans will bring the insecurity in Southeast to a halt, including the Fulani herdsman terrorists' activities in the East. Also, after his release, the government and the security agencies who recruited Asari boys created splinter groups from Ebubiagu, working for the Finland agent provocateur now in prison, and some cultists, including Imo prisoners in 2021, for the hatchet job of blackmailing Nnamdi Kanu and impersonating IPOB ESN, will have no other job to do since Nnamdi Kanu have been released. It will become a time for cleansing for the politicians and security forces who armed these criminals. The Nigerian security forces will begin to clear these boys out, those boys they recruited. That's when many will begin to understand that the Nigerian security forces know where these criminals and their camps are. They know where the likes of Gentle the Yahoo, Bush Baby, and all of them operating from Orlu to Okigwe are camped. If the Nigerian security forces do not clean their mess, probably IPOB may deploy ESN tactical squad to do the needful without social media noise. Politicians in Southeast, who are in collusion with these criminals, will become very restless then. Even their so-called boys who work for them, many will be neutralized discreetly to avoid disclosing their secret operations should they fall into the hands of ESN tactical squad. The bottom line is that the political dynamics in Southeast will dramatically shift and a new wave of political influence will rise. Yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will by then be positioned, though by virtue of his magnanimity as IPOB leader, sacrifices, and indefatigable spirit, as a major state actor, stakeholder not just in Southeast, but in Nigeria, without holding any political office. By then, every order, speech, or broadcast made by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or even from IPOB, will become an uncontested force, influence, and policy in the region. No governor or senator will want to question the integrity and legitimacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or IPOB in order not to fall out with the people. Either they negotiate and dialogue with Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB or become the enemy of the people. This is what Igbo politicians are working very hard to avoid it happening. This is why they don't want the release of MNK, so that he won't come out to usurp their political influence in Ala-Igbo. This is why they're using insecurity to terrorize our people, using the Nigerian police and Yoruba media to tag every criminal activity in Southeast on IPOB ESN, so that Ala-Igbo will hate, demonize, and reject both Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB in Southeast. This is what is driving the insecurity in Southeast, and the moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released unconditionally, Ala-Igbo will not only return to its peaceful nature, but a new political reality will take shape in Southeast and even in the East at large. Family Writers Press International.